All right, guys. We just wanted to give you a quick website tour. So when you go to log in, and we're going to just tour the member section, just so we can show you what's there. And ask any questions that you want. We'll just keep it open and flowing. Again, just feel free to jump in at any time. So when you log in, it takes you to the news page, and then there's your little welcome up top. So you can edit your profile. And this is great if everyone keeps theirs updated, because when we have a meeting, this rolls into the attendee list. Then you can see everybody's pictures on the side. You can click on them. It will dial or email right from the app. So great, great little feature that it runs into the app for us when we're at meetings. And then the member section. So this right side is the member links. So our news section, there are some things on the member news that we don't make public, like if we do like that XOI webinar or any webinars that are just for the membership, we do put the links up in the news, but it's in the member news there will be a couple extra things that you don't see on the page that everybody can see. So here we share cool things that are going on within the group, within the industry. See, there's welcome to you guys, Adrian, Mechanical. If anyone's winning awards, anything cool going on within your organizations, like the XOI webinar we just had that we recorded. So if you guys have anything neat going on or win an award, please let us know, because we love to share that on our news page as well as in our Facebook and on our LinkedIn.
Okay.
So just a good little way to keep up with what's going on. And then it has events that are coming up. So I know you can, this is where you register. It gives you a summary of where we're going, the cost, the programs up there. This is for next week's construction forum. The attendee homework's already up. We have pulled some cool tools they're using and the impacts that it's having on their organizations, apps that they're using. So, and this will populate more when we get done with the meeting, because as documents and things are mentioned during each session, I keep a list and I reach out to people and collect that. So I will also show you now the financial forum's coming up. So this is how you register. And you can register up to 3 people per form. And then when you're done, you just hit register and it comes to us and we book the block of rooms. Another cool thing is past events. All the documents, we keep things up for a couple of years and then we'll pull them off. But past events are always here. So you can see the Service Management Forum, all the after meeting documents. So this is all the stuff that we collected while we were there, that people mentioned, other people wanted to see. So we always have those up. And then the Unify Group's presentation is up there. If we have any speakers, sometimes we can roll the presentation together, or sometimes they're separated out by speakers. The attendee homework, and these files just open, so like into a big Excel file. So we try to combine it so it's easier for everybody who wants to read. So if you scroll over, it has like the person's name, company, their title, and then all of the homework is compiled. So before you get to a session, if you want to print it out and look at it, on the plane, anything like that, it's accessible there. And sometimes this is great because it tells you, oh, they're doing something that I want to learn more about. So it kind of sends you in a direction to introduce yourself to some people and learn some more about what they're doing. So, and then as events come up, we'll post new things so people can register. So the financial forum and the annual meeting are currently open for registration. The Service Management Forum for 2019 registration will be coming up hopefully mid-May. We're trying to do better at that and give everybody a good heads up about things a decent amount in advance. Everybody good?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. Yep. Now we'll go to the email tool. The email tool is pretty neat. There's 9 of them. So I have access to all of them. Each of you probably has access to a few. Having access to all of them means a lot of emails because anytime somebody posts on any of them. So for service, we have the technical email tool, the sales, the service management, and the controls. For company management, we have safety, financial, and an executive tool, which is private for owners. And for construction, we have operations and the BIM CAD tool. So each member company has at least one person assigned to each tool. There may be a couple tools where if somebody doesn't have a BIM CAD person, they don't. But for the most part, everyone has at least one. Many have multiple. So there's 2 ways for you. First, you can search to see if your question has already been posted recently. So you can look up under, I'm just going to type in the emergency dispatching because why am I not going? I might be in the wrong spot. I'm like, it was searching for me 2 seconds ago. Maybe I have to retype it in. All right, it's going to give me grief now. I've had this new button that has, these little fields have been popping up on me recently, and they never used to be there, so I'm not sure why. All right, search by keyword or author. I can go Danielle. I know. Okay, so the payroll and timekeeping. So if you had a question about payroll, maybe you would look at this and you could view all of the responses.
Did she? Yeah.
Or did respond to that. I did see that. And then I will. Or dispatching I typed in. I must have just been on a delay or something. So how do you handle on-call emergency dispatching? And you can read all the 10 responses that people wrote in and shared how they handle that. And then to post a question, oh, you can see all, here's another cool thing. You can see all conversations. You could see conversations that happened this week, which weren't many. You could see your own conversations where you posted something or you responded. And then you can look at them if you have access by the categories. So I can see all the technical questions that were posted recently, all the service management questions. And it's really simple. There's 2 ways to post a question. You can come to the website and do it, and you just type in your subject, your question, and if you have an attachment, and then you select your category and hit post. I believe everyone was sent directions on posting, but you can also post straight from your email. So I believe everyone had a sheet that said whitelist these or make sure that they're okay for your email. So that's the Unified Group email tools email addresses, and that's for the technical tool. So service management would be management.service@discussions.theunifiedgroup.com. So all of the tools can be posted directly from email or from the website.
Okay.
You don't feel like logging in, and email is easier. Anybody have any questions?
If you post an email like that, a question, do you get the response in email, or do you have to go onto the website to see all the responses?
You get the response in email. So you can post from the website, and you'll see your own question in your inbox. That's how you know it actually posted. and then you'll see the responses in your inbox as people reply too. So that is why that's why it's kind of good just to be on a couple of them, because if you're on 9 of them, you're getting all the questions
Bombarded.
9 people ask, as well as all the responses from 9 email tools. So it could be a lot. We have some spurts where usually after a meeting it gets really active and everyone's pumped, and then it sometimes slows down, and then we'll see stuff go back and forth. So it's kind of neat. I know Chris Schaff in Montana was having a rough time with a supplier getting a part, and so he posted on the email tool, and MSS got the part for him and overnighted it. So it's a cool way. If you have a tech stuck on a job, you know, he could post a picture of what he's doing or his cell phone number, and someone can call him and help him out.
Nice.
So very nice. If you're looking for a form that you don't see in the resources section, you can ask us or post it here and say I need a dispatcher job description, and you send it out to the service managers. They can all upload theirs, and it'll just keep coming through your email, and you'll get the job descriptions or vehicle policy or whatever you're looking for.
Okay. Good source.
Yeah, it's nice. It is nice, and as we're growing, we're seeing more activity. Now, I will take you to the resource section. At any time, if you guys see something that you want that's not here, again, post it in the email tool, because we'll save them from there and then add it to the resource section, or just email us and I'll shoot an email out to everybody saying, hey, send whatever document into me. So we have a lot of information up here. We have ways to calculate burden and non-billable hours, like a worksheet with examples. We have some customer service information, how B&I uses references, customer rating forms. There's customer surveys. So some of the surveys that you guys, examples of surveys that members send out to their customers. So you see CMCs is up there. And we collect a lot of this stuff at meetings. So when we collect documents from meetings, we save it in the meeting, but because we don't save 8 years of meetings or however long of meetings up there, we also save things in the resource section. And then A&G does an employee survey that we had found out about when we were at the sales forum. So we asked for a copy of that and put that up there. I mean, there's everything in here, all kinds of employee handbooks, estimating sheets, financial documents, templates. This is from a lot of times when our CFOs meet, they had shared what their, and they share in blank, like what their cash flow, if they give a scorecard to the owner, different scorecards, ratios, benchmarks. So we have different examples of all kinds of PM agreements, service tickets, safety manuals, so tons of stuff up there. And then we have construction documents too that we have gathered throughout the last few sessions of everybody's safety timesheets, flow charts, things like that. So a great resource. There's a lot of stuff in here. I'll close it so because it can be cumbersome because it's really long. Like there's a lot. Even equipment parts, service resources. Alliant Group has done a couple webinars for the members. They really saved, I think, Air Comfort and Bobby Grimes saved like $65,000 in tax credits. VHV was like $200,000. MSS was $250,000. Air Comforts was up there. I don't know the exact number, but they work with you to get rebates, and a lot of it is if anyone does schoolwork, they get a lot of money back for the members. Just some Field Connect, GPS, Fleetmatics, just some contact information. Interview materials, job descriptions, so construction, if we're looking for like a BIM CAD person, service tech, team leader, supervisor, installers, safety directors, There's some headhunting stuff, bird dog jobs, HVAC agents, just some ideas of where to go. GM, there's office descriptions for accounting, IT, purchasing, all kinds of stuff. There's also examples of performance reviews. There's some like internship guidelines, apprentice stuff. And then we also, I'll move to the next one. So there's a lot of job descriptions in there. If you're looking for one that is not there, again, we can reach out and gather that. What we've seen is, you know, like if you're looking for a dispatcher, you can pull 5 job descriptions because dispatchers at each member company have different roles and responsibilities depending on the company. So it's kind of nice to see all 4 or 5 or however many you get, and you can pull pieces and create your own. Marketing materials. So we have some copies of some of the members' marketing materials. So if you want to create something, you don't have to start from scratch. You can see what others are doing and pull verbiage and bits and pieces that you like out of it. Also some business presentations that people give to their customers. We have some Unified Group pieces that can be customized to share with customers. I can show you an example. Okay, that one doesn't want to go. So this was one. And I think like some of the people who have more national accounts or regional opportunities just shows some information about you're a member of the Unified Group, this is what you get from working with Unified Group members type of stuff. When I just log myself out. I'm used to flying through here, so I'm like, what else do we have in there? I will show you. Oops, that should be under. So just some news articles, reading materials, articles of interest, and then we put the newsletters up here. Close that one out. And then we have some sales resources for your sales team. We had some webinars, recruitment, retention, questions guide, sales processes. The Unified Group has an estimating program that we send out yearly. It gets updated. There's like a time bomb in it. But we send it out to everybody before year end each year. So we have our own estimating program, and there's some instructions. There's a list of the business opportunities partners and what you need to do to work with them. Some examples of a welcome letter for a new customer, prospecting info, like how J&J Air Comfort track, legacy, how they track sales. Some easy social media stuff, like how to create a press release, SEO tips, LinkedIn profiles, things like that. And then we have some technical resources, just some white papers. This is cool. We have, all of you have filled this out, and this is our capabilities matrix. It's a great way, it's sortable. So if you want to find somebody who,
I looked at this the other day.
I'm like, I have to turn on enable content before it will let you do anything. So I want to look at somebody who is the expert in control. Like, so it'll bring you to the control systems area, and you can see, you scroll over, like Air Comfort's a 2 in Carrier. So anybody who's a 1 or 2 is probably, or a 1, sorry. So it names all the control lines. If you want to see chillers, here's You can roll down and see who the experts are on each type of chiller, screws, scrolls, centrifugal. So good way to see everybody's capabilities. Also a good resource that if you're stuck on something, you can come here and look for what you're stuck on and find somebody to call. And everybody's contact info, their email is up there.
That's good.
And then just some Unified Group, like the overview and website tour. Unified Group members have come up with some, every time that everybody mentions a book at a meeting, we add to that. Some webinars to share information on member consultations. So a lot of stuff there. And I skipped over a part, member search. This is pretty neat too. So this is the member list. And now I'll click on CMC. For each member, you can see how big they are, their status, the contacts, pricing, their capabilities. And you can compare members. So this is their website, like this is everybody's website. I want to see everybody's dispatching software. So you can see those who are like you. Or if you're thinking of making a switch and you have an idea of a couple of them, you can go visit somebody. Ryan from MSS, they were trying to make a switch of software. They went and visited 2 member companies and we're very grateful that they did because they did not choose that software. Everybody's door is open. So this is cool just to even see, you know, how people track tools.
What do you want?
Just their main business software. So it sorts every field of that member directory. So you can see that's what everybody's using for, different members are using for markup. You can see members who are like you, percent of, you know, commercial versus industrial. And the member territory map and the membership list are up on this page as well, even on the main page. Let's get us back there. So here's an advanced search. If you want to search for members who have more than 25 technicians, search. And then it pops up a list of who does. Another thing you can do, like Texas, I just clicked on Texas. You can click the map, and this is, it shows the member's territory. So a cool little way to like compare members, or if you're looking for something specific, like a software or somebody comparable, see who in the group's union, non-union, things like that, all that is searchable here. Everybody good?
Mm-hmm.
All right, we're getting down to the wire. And then this is our purchasing partner page. So on each page, it tells you who the contact name is, what the benefits are. So Jackson Systems, who we love, they're really, really good people. They supply a lot of our members with thermostats. They are stamped with their logo and number on them. They do zone controls. They're DisTech experts. So members get a 5% rebate paid to them quarterly. And a lot of times it's about the service, and they have a live person that answers their phone all the time. You never go to a machine. And they also have tech support on site. Another good one, Schooley Mitchell, They're a telecommunications consultant. Most members average 28% savings. There is no fee for this. You collect all your phone bills, give them to them, and they negotiate a discount for you. And that discount is good for 3 years, and then what you save is split then between Schooling Mitchell and yourself. So I think Air Comfort ended up saving over $40,000 by working with them. And they really try to keep your same provider. And then they also do, for those of you that take credit cards, they have a merchant program, so they'll work with the bank. Because I know when you use a credit card, if you accept a credit card, you have to pay a % of that. So they will work with banks to get your % lower too on the merchant services side. And then Temp-Air is our partner. We have member pricing if you purchase rental units, discounts on all rental products for unified members, contact info. So every single purchasing tab has the contact info, like how to get involved, who you call, what you get. And so that it's just a good resource to have up there, even for your purchasing people. And Temp-Air is amazing. They do this, depending on where the Super Bowl is every year, we always have their news article because they always heat or cool the Super Bowl area. And it's cool because they have videos of them like setting up the Super Bowl and bringing all their equipment in, like the surrounding tents, so it's pretty neat. And I believe I hit it all. Does anyone have any questions?
Hey, Jan.
Yeah.
It's Jonathan. In the member search, can you search by like position, for example? Like if I wanted to see all the BIM people of the members, is that possible?
If they filled out their form right, yes. I have to bother people because some of them, it's time for an update. So let me go back there. I thought I just saw BIM. So compare members. That's part of the only issue we have with this form is people keeping themselves updated. I know I saw when I was flying through this earlier, I saw BIM. No, I'm not going to be able to see it, but I thought I did see it because
Well, just do accounting or something, you know, just anything so that we can see.
It's under the questions. Specific company info. Do you have BIM capabilities?
There we go. Okay. And I know this is different because it's changed because I have 10 that want to come to the detailer session. B&I does. Johnson & Jordan does. MSS is starting. VHV does, because they're the one who came up with the, Jonathan, were you, you saw the detailer's agenda. VHV created it. So it's there are more that do.
Okay.
Even Bobby said, yes, I'm in. Air Comfort said they were in. So I'm going to have to put a bug in everybody's ear to update their information.
So then if we wanted to, okay, all right, I think I'm with you.
And now, see, there's a lot more that have like the CAD, are saying yes to audit to CAD. But you can also see like who has a plumbing shop.
Yep.
What GPS people use. Ability insurances, if people are part of a captive. I think Air Comfort's the only captive. Do you have a customer portal? In-house engineering. So it searches everything. I do need to get people updated, though. Number of texts. That help any? Except for the BIM's question.
Yes, that helps. Thank you.
Okay. We are going to talk about that detailer session, by the way, at the construction forum. And hopefully get something rolling. Okay, does anybody have any other questions? Well, if you need anything, if you can't find anything, please feel free to reach out to myself or Brandy. If you want to do, if anybody even wants to walk through within your organization, even if it's just one person, I'm happy to do it on the phone. I've done it for a bunch of members where someone will say, I need to find something, and they want a whole tour. It's quick. And we're here if you need us. So if there's something you don't see or something that doesn't look right, let us know, and we'll find what you're looking for.
Good.
Well, thanks for guys. We hope you have a great day.
Y'all too.
Thanks, Jan.
Welcome.
Thank you.
All right. Bye.